Hello students, myself Sumit Javali. In this video, we are going to start the new chapter, that is trigonometry. It's the 11th chapter of Telangana board. Right. And here in the upcoming videos, we'll be covering all the exercise problems as well as example problems, and at the end some additional information also will be provided in the form of videos. Right. So initially, first we will finish all the exercises one by one along with the topics, formulas, etc. And after that, we will be going with the example problems, and at the end some additional knowledge about trigonometry. Right. And again, I'll be providing you with some of the practice papers in the form of PDF. You can do the practice in your home and you can check whether you are getting correct answer or not. And to check whether your answers are correct and steps are correct, I'll be providing with the solution after certain amount of days, right, as per the plans which we'll be getting after some days. Okay students, so let us start trigonometry. So this chapter, let us understand what is the meaning of trigonometry, and let me remind you one thing. This chapter is very important from 10th board exam point of view for Telangana students, as well as it is very important for IIT, JEE Mains, Advanced, and even MSET in your 12th. Okay students, so it's a very interesting chapter as well as very important chapter for your next 3 years. Okay, so let us start. First of all, what is meant by trigonometry? See, trigonometry is actually a Greek word. First we'll understand the meaning. Right, it is actually a Greek word, and here understand student, we can break this into 3 parts. See, tri, gon, metron. This is made up of these 3 words from Greek. Now you can sense it. Tri means 3. Gon can be considered as sides. Metron means measurement. That means the meaning of the name is measurement of sides. Right, measurement of 3 sides. Okay students, so whenever we discuss about 3 sides, that means we are going to deal or discuss about triangle. Right, so we are going to discuss about the geometrical shape, that is triangle, and one of the geometrical shape which is triangle, and in that we'll be discussing mostly about the sides and even angles also. We'll come to know how we'll deal with that in the coming process of the videos. Right, so hope the meaning is clear to you. Right, okay, so now let us see what is trigonometry. This is the meaning of word wise. Now what is actually trigonometry? Trigonometry, it is, you can write like this, it is study of relationships between sides and angles of a triangle. Is it clear everyone? So trigonometry is nothing but it is a study of relationship between sides and angles of a triangle. Okay, right. So obviously when there is, if we consider a triangle, it will have the 3 sides and three angles. So in this, we'll see the relations, how they vary with respect to each other. Right. I'll show you after some time, after some minutes, how the sine and angle depends on each other. Okay? Let us see now one more point. After that we'll discuss this point with certain examples. Right. See here. Now, in this chapter, we are going to deal only about right angle triangle. Right. So, here in this chapter, we will study the cases of right angled triangle. Okay students, so in this chapter, we are going to study right angle triangle cases. Okay? Yeah, there is a vast triangle concept, but our chapter is limited to right angle triangle. Right, and now we'll come to know what is meant by right angle triangle. And let me inform you one thing, student. See, whenever the complete board writing work will finish on the board, the photos will be sent to you in the PDF format also. Right. That photos you can keep with you. Right. It will be like your classwork. But after going through this, you have to do practice. I'll be sending you some practice questions also at the end. That you have to do practice, students. Right. Okay. Hope the things are clear to you, whatever we discussed till now. Now we'll see what is meant by right angled triangle. Right angled triangle or simply right angled triangle. See, a triangle in which one of the angle is 90 degree. A triangle in which one of the angle is 90 degree and obviously other two angles are acute angles, then that triangle is said to be right angled triangle. Now see, A, B, C is a triangle, right? Suppose. Now if you see angle B is obviously equal to 90 degree. Thus this triangle is a right angled triangle. Okay, right. So a triangle in which one of its angle is 90 degree, then the triangle is said to be right angled triangle. Is it clear, everyone? Right, this is the definition. So triangle in which one angle is 90 degree, then that triangle is said to be right angled triangle. Okay? So hope the things are clear. And now our trigonometry will basically depends on this right angle triangle. Actually, right angle triangle itself is a basis for trigonometry. Right angle triangle itself is a basis. It is a basis of trigonometry. Is it clear, everyone? Right? So, okay. So, hope you got the idea what is meant by right angle triangle? Right. And remember, one is 90, remaining two will be acute angles. Acute angles means the angles less than 90 degree. So, in a right angle triangle, one angle will be obviously 90 degree and remaining two will be less than 90 degree. Right. Okay. And look at one more point. See students here. Hope this is clear. Now in a right angle triangle, the longest side is called as hypotenuse. Longest side is known as hypotenuse. Right. And in most of the cases that will be a slope form. Longest side will be in the form of a slope. Here AC is an hypotenuse. AC is the longest side and that is called as hypotenuse. This is one way we can define the hypotenuse. One more way is the side which is opposite to 90-degree angle. That side is called as hypotenuse. Getting? Remember, see, recollect once again. The side which is opposite to 90-degree angle is known as hypotenuse. Right? Getting idea? चलो समझ में आ गया? Right? So the side which is opposite to 90 degrees. See, this is 90-degree angle. Who is opposite to this? This is the opposite side. So AC is the hypotenuse. Longest side is also called as hypotenuse, or else one more way. One more way of defining is the side which is opposite to 90 degree is known as right hypotenuse. Let me write here. See, the longest side in a right angled triangle is known as hypotenuse. In this diagram, hypotenuse AC is equal to hypotenuse. Okay, student, AC is equal to hypotenuse. This is one way we can define it. One more way is that is, let us write down here. One more way. This is one way of defining. One more way I am writing alternative. The side opposite. I am writing in short. The side opposite to the side opposite to the 90-degree angle, or the side opposite to 90 degree is known as hypotenuse. See, this is 90 degree, opposite side is AC. That AC is hypotenuse. Getting idea, everyone? Right? So hope about right angle triangle is clear to you. So hope the things are clear to everyone. Yeah, follow the classes comfortably, students, with like, don't be in hurry, because great things takes time. So never be in hurry when you are studying. If you want to be great, then give more time to the studies. Right? Then your future will be built in a greater way, in a better way. Okay? So now see, I said you trigonometry is the trigonometry is the study of relationship between angles and the sides. Right? Now how the relation varies, see here. Suppose like let's come here. Suppose this is the wall, right? Okay, let us draw this side. Try to consider, here is one wall. Right? Okay, this is one wall. Obviously here will be the base, means ground. Right. Now see, now you want to climb Suppose this wall height is 10 feet. Right. Clear? Just take 10 feet. Okay. Then you want to reach at 8 feet. You want to reach here to do some work like setting light, something else like that. Then you're keeping a ladder and the angle made by the ladder is something like, suppose here 50 degree. Right. See, now our side is 8 feet. Right. Then angle made is 50 degree. So relation is to reach 8 feet height, we need to keep ladder at 50 degree. For example, I'm saying, right. Suppose you want to reach 9.5 feet height. And from this point only, or else, or somewhere else, you want to reach here. You can step up, you can set up the ladder somewhere else, right? To reach that point. Now, suppose if you want to reach 9.5, then obviously you have to keep ladder something like this. Right? You have to keep ladder in this form to reach this point. Clear? Now this angle could be like 70 degree. Now see student, relation is there now between side and the angle. I want to reach 8 feet, the side is 8 feet, then angle was 50 degree. Side increased, angle also changed. Side changed, angle changed. Right, that means there is some relation between angles and side in a triangle. Basically this chapter will deal about right angle triangle. Right, so that's why I said you, the study of relationship between sides and angles of a triangle is known as trigonometry. That is simply trigonometry, the study of this all. Okay everyone? Right? Okay, so now let us try to understand what is meant by trigonometric ratios. Okay, so our next topic is trigonometric ratios. Right. Now, this is very easy to understand, and there are totally 6 trigonometric ratios. We'll come to know after a few minutes. See, definition. The ratio of sides of the right angled triangle is known or are known as trigonometric ratios, or simply we call them as T ratios. So the ratios of sides of the right angled triangles are known as trigonometric ratios, or simply T ratios. See, let us take one example here. ABC. So AB is one side, right? AC is one side. So if we take ratio of that, this is called as trigonometric ratios. So you should take any two sides and write their ratio. Then that ratio itself is known as trigonometric ratio. Okay everyone? So now let me go through in details. There are 6 trigonometric ratios. There are 6 trigonometric ratios. Now we'll see their name. First one, sine. Some will write angle at all. We'll say that on. how to write, how to use them, we'll see later on. First, sine, cosine, tangent, cotangent, secant, cosecant. See, some additional knowledge related to this, as I said you, I'll be giving in the ending videos after we finish the exercise, all the exercise problems and example problems. Right. See, this is related to little bits what we've done already, tangent, secant, might have some idea. Right. So, related to that, some additional information will be given after ending the chapter and the exam, complete chapter. Right. Now, these 6 are the trigonometric ratios. Right. Sine, we will write basically while using in problems as simply sin. We will not pronounce it as sine or right. Clear? Cosine, we'll write it as COS, cos. Short form we'll write mostly. Tangent, we will write it as tan. Okay? Cotangent, we will write it as cot. Secant, we'll write it as sec or secant. We may pronounce full name, but while writing we'll write short form. You can pronounce full name, no problem everyone. Right? Sine, cos, here we have the habit of calling it as tan. Full name also you can use it, no problem. Here we call basically it as cot. You can call it as with its full name, cotangent. Secant, we call it as secant only. Cosecant, we'll write like this, but we call it as cosecant only. Getting my point? So these are the actual names, 6. Next are the short forms, which we use while doing the problems. Right. We may pronounce them with their actual names, no problem at all. Basically, except these 2, because this mostly we have been habituated to call it as tan, and this cot. Okay, everyone, and clear? So, hope everything is clear to you here. What have we done? Here we studied about the relationship with certain example, and then we have seen the definition of trigonometric ratios, and we have seen the 6 types of trigonometric ratios. Okay? You just pause video and go through it, everyone. Okay, so hope the things are clear to you. Trigonometric ratios, their names we are discussed just now. We'll see in details about them after a few minutes. Okay, student, now we'll learn how to give name to the sides of the right angle triangle, and parallelly we'll see the trigonometric ratios details. Till now we have seen trigonometric ratios name. Now we'll see, in other words, the basic formulas of trigonometric ratios. Right. So, naming sides of right angled triangle. Okay, let's see this part. How to name sides of right angled triangle. Suppose now let us take like this. A right angle triangle, ABC. You can draw in this form also, student, like this also, no problem. Nothing is wrong in that. See, now suppose this is obviously 90 degree. Right. Now at any one point you have to consider theta, right, to name the sides. Now I am naming these sides by considering theta on this side, on this angle, by considering theta with this angle. Here I will name the sides by considering theta on this angle, angle C. Right now we'll see for with theta on angle A. See, first hypotenuse. I said you already, the side opposite to 90 degree angle is known as hypotenuse. So this is the side opposite to 90 degree, no? AC. So AC can be called as hypotenuse side or simply hypotenuse, you can say. Next, let's see BC. See, BC is opposite to angle A, right? So BC is called as opposite side of angle A, or simply opposite side. You can call it as opposite side of angle A or simply opposite side. Okay, so this is opposite side, BC. Right, BC is opposite side when theta is here. Okay, when theta is here, BC will become adjacent. Later on we'll see that. Next, now AB. See, this is hypotenuse, this is opposite. Now, if you see this side, this is next to theta. Only this left out now. It is next to theta. Right, that's why this is called as adjacent side. So AB side is called as adjacent side of angle A, or simply adjacent side. ADJ will write in short. Okay, students, clear with this? Right? Next, let us see. Same thing, again naming only, same diagram. Here also I am naming the sides of the right angle triangle for the same diagram, but I am considering theta here on C. Here I consider theta on A, there I am considering theta on C. So in this case, see, this is 90 degree obviously. So side opposite to 90 degree, that is AC, that is called as hypotenuse side as usual. Hypotenuse side or simply hypotenuse. While writing, we'll write like this, student. H by P, capital H, small h, it's up to you, no problem. So hypotenuse side, AC is hypotenuse side. Right. Next, BC and AB. First we'll write AB. See, student, AB, if you see theta, opposite side of theta is AB. See, if you look from here, AB is looking like it's opposite to the theta. Right. So that's why AB is opposite side of angle C, or opposite side to theta. You can call it that way also. Short form I wrote here already, so I'm not writing again. Now left out BC. So BC is next to theta now. This we named already. This is also next to theta, but we already named it. Right. Then AC is next to theta, but we named it as hypotenuse because it's again opposite to 90 degree. Now BC is adjacent to theta. That's why we call it as adjacent side of angle C, or adjacent side to theta. Getting with this point, all of you? Right? So this is how we name the sides in a right angle triangle under two considerations. In one case I consider theta here, in another case I consider theta here. Right. I am writing ABC, you can write PQR, XYZ, doesn't matter. Getting idea? Right? Okay, so go through it, pause the video and observe everything.